Travis, you probably have a pretty unique perspective concerning this next question, because the narrative surrounding Texas A&M football, and I've been watching college football for a long, long time. Of course, this program has not won a conference championship since 1998. Tons of resources. It's never been in question. The rabid fan base, the support is through the roof. Jimbo FIsher gets thrown a ton of money, comes in, and of course, the expectations are start to win championships, which is awfully difficult to do in the SEC, but that's what the money's demanding. Now with the NIL thrown in there as well, the recruiting being what it's been for the last 3 or 4 years, but capped off by this legendary 2022 class, I think people across college football in terms of other fan bases look at Texas A&M different than they did just a few years ago, and they're becoming kind of this you better win or else. And I don't know, want to give them necessarily a villain status, but people are wanting to see something out of Texas A&M. Otherwise, they see them as some kind of paper champion.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that was asked of the players when we got to talk to them earlier this year, of if they're kind of relishing this villain role, whether it be the number one recruiting class, or kind of what a lot of their coaches kind of trash talking what they were able to do with that recruiting class. I think that's a chip on their shoulder that they said they'll gladly wear moving forward. I think that. I think that nabbing a number one recruiting class, and nabbing the historic nature of the recruiting class, the highest ranked on the 247 composite in its history, is impressive. But if you're going to compete at the level of the Alabamas and the Georgias and some of those schools that have been on top, the Clemsons, you have to follow that up with more top 5 recruiting classes the next couple of years to build that depth. I think that this year will sure be a test to see what some of this talent is and how they're able to mix some of that in and get some of these guys some playing time. I think the year after that, and maybe the year after that, is going to be when it's put up or shut up for the Aggies, if they can continue to haul in the same kind of recruiting classes that they were this year. But it certainly should be a step towards that direction this year with some of those guys already getting the slot into place.